enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Taking in at the 3. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out of Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test the secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. We'll take a peek at the list of inactives for this week's game. And gosh, this early in the season, Charles, injuries already accumulating for this squad.
You got to wonder in this organization, they're just saying to themselves, well, hopefully we're just getting them out of the way early so we can make a late season push when we have everyone back. It certainly feels that way with the number of injuries they've had already.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Davis now to return it. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Jets will take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They're led out by a former number 2 overall pick in the draft from BYU, Zach Wilson.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers. Because the only excitement he really generated was the 1 interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
Showing off the quick feet that time and getting forward for a pickup of 3 yards. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Chandon Sullivan. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot in it now as this one's in the air. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Back on the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to return.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Ball again on 2nd down. And a nice Nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. On third down, Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up fourth down.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try to hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
On fourth down, punt coming from Braden Mann. And taken right at the 35. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Second and 6. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Here's Mahomes to throw. He's got the connection to Moore. And he will have the Chiefs first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. The Chiefs are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
Oh, this ball's tipped and intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
New York set to take the field. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Hall again on 2nd down. And he'll take this up to the 30 and a gain of 4. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Chandon Sullivan. And the Chiefs are going to have a short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Some consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching the bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Mahomes throw complete there to Smith-Schuster. And it'll go out right near the 35-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away no good. And this will remain a one-touchdown game.
They had a chance there to really build a nice early lead, go up a couple of scores. But he doesn't hit that one quite right, and it winds up an empty possession.
Been a nightmare of a first quarter for him. 2 interceptions, 1 return for a touchdown. As he starts again here, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. They'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Throwing is Wilson. Open man here is Conklin. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Wilson. Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. Now it's Wilson. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Now it's Wilson. Over the middle, complete. It's Hall. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Wilson. This will be caught at about the 5. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Back to the ground with Hall. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Hall again. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Jets are an extra point away from drawing level.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Now the try here for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And now here comes Kansas City. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, come get a little bit closer this time.
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
A big completion there against double coverage. And Charles, one of those guys had a pick on him earlier.
Yeah, so he didn't allow that to deter him at all, did he? In fact, it probably was a challenge. Okay, you got a pick before. It's my turn now to make the big play. And that's exactly what he did.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. John Franklin Myers, the one in there to drop him.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Now Hall to start the drive. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Play action. Now Wilson. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a 1st down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Hall want to give up the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Hall again on 2nd down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the 1st. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
This is caught at the 20. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down.
One thing they definitely like about this youngster is his motor. He is full throttle on each and every snap. Loves to get after the quarterback, and that has to feel good to him right there. His 1st career sack.
So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Another try after the 1st down sack. Wilson, and that's incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now the Jets will call on a field goal unit here. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And his kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw to Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes again. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. So we reach halftime with the Jets on top as we head down to our last Chief Coach
Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, there's a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. They'll need to get things in gear as they trail here in the break.
Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So here are the Jets now to take over. They're looking to bounce back following the loss to Miami a week ago, and they've got the lead right now as they come up with a 1st and 10. Now Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 30-yard. A couple of extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll run with Hall. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school smash mouth football. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved. Now they nab the rookie there for the 5-yard penalty.
So much going through his head. You know it just has to be, right? All of his assignments and realizing every game he plays, one of the better players in the league will be opposite him.
Completes it to Davis. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. On the draw, it's Hall. yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. There's Wilson to throw. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Quinnen Williams able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block him. They were on him in a hurry.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Now Mahomes. That's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And you see zone defense, and you know you've got a drag route out as your primary call. You got to be really careful as a catcher about how far you let your guy go, because he might walk into some tough coverage.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, now Wilson. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Here's the Jets punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. Taken in at the 22. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return, and they will take over 1st and 10. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Open man right side of Smith-Schuster, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. the move on first down. Mahomes now to throw. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
Mahomes now on first down. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Another catch for Valdez-Scantling. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop. So the scoring dried up here in the third. Nothing that quarter for either side. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
They got into the end zone. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And New York set to take the field. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. But they need their best drive of the game right here. They go play action with Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. To the sideline, and that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a first and 10 here. They go play action now. Wilson. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. George Karlaftis just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Nifty move. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. On third down, Wilson. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by L'Jarius Sneed. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. They were on the dime. They had 6 defensive backs there. So go ahead and throw it. He threw it, and it hurt him.
It's almost turned into a blanket of coverage, isn't it? You talk about the best defenders you have are the defensive backs. 6 of them on the field. You're almost asking for trouble, and that's exactly what they ran into. Ended up throwing a pick 6.
Yeah, 6 defenders and 6 points. Butker on for the PAT. It's good, and it's 21-10. Play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. And New York set to take the field. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A two-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Throwing is Wilson. Open man is Uzama. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. 3rd and 7 now. Here's Wilson. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, the radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. But probably not the last one we're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the tackle, defense.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Wilson. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throw left side, taken in by Mims. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to make it 4th down.
In this situation, the dictation is coming from the defense, right? They're going to tell you, you can have 6, 7 yards, do that all the way downfield. It's just going to take the time off the clock. I think they've got to start attacking vertically a lot more.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that one that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down. And now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the 1st down. And after that, the air just went right out of the balloon. And you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is up to 18 now. And the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Play action. Now Wilson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple defenders there dropping for a loss of 4.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now. And if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Fourth down. Here's Wilson. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Jets triumph, but the fourth down play doesn't work. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I can be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 7 yards left for second down. Ball at the 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And a short pickup there down to about the 9.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A 1-yard gain.